Hello, today on Strong Mind, we will explore the teachings and maxims of the Stoic philosopher Seneca. Seneca is one of the most influential philosophers of ancient Rome, and his teachings have been a source of inspiration for many people throughout the centuries. In this video, we will focus on 5 maxims of Seneca that can help us live better and make the most of our lives. We will see how these teachings invite us to live in the present, appreciate what we have, pursue our goals, and find happiness and satisfaction in our everyday lives. As we explore these maxims of Seneca, we hope you find inspiration and wisdom to live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. So, without further ado, let's begin. The first quote says, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Seneca, on the shortness of life. Life is a treasure trove of endless possibilities and opportunities that await us at every turn. However, we often find ourselves caught up in the hustle and bustle of day-to-day life and forget to stop and reflect on what truly matters. This quote urges us to become aware of the importance of our time and to use it wisely. Instead of wasting our days on trivial worries and distractions, we should focus on what truly matters and seize every moment to grow and improve as individuals. Stoicism teaches us to maintain calmness and serenity in the face of adversity, to find strength in our own reason, and to face life's ups and downs with dignity and courage. Another notable Stoic, Epictetus, offers us complementary wisdom. It is not things that trouble us, but our judgments about things. This quote reminds us that we are masters of our own minds and that we have the power to control how we interpret and react to external circumstances. Instead of allowing our emotions to rule us, we can learn to face challenges with a balanced attitude and a clear mind. To fully realize our potential as humans, we must be aware of our thoughts and actions and live our lives in accordance with solid and virtuous principles. By following the teachings of the Stoics and applying their quotes in our daily lives, we can find the path to a happier, more fulfilling, and more meaningful existence. The second quote says, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult." This reflection encourages us to face our fears and take bold steps to overcome the obstacles that stand in our way towards self-realization. The fear of the unknown and failure can paralyze us. But Seneca reminds us that difficulties are an inevitable part of life and that we must face them with courage and determination. Instead of being intimidated by challenges, we should embrace them as opportunities to grow and strengthen ourselves. By facing and overcoming our fears, we discover our true capacity and get closer to achieving our full potential. Another influential Stoic, Marcus Aurelius, offers us additional insight. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This quote reminds us not to resist the circumstances we face, but to learn to adapt and find creative solutions to overcome them. By accepting that obstacles are part of the journey, we can transform adversity into opportunities for growth and personal development. To live better and harness our full potential as human beings, it is essential that we adopt a growth mindset and be willing to face our fears and challenges. Stoic wisdom teaches us that by embracing difficulties and cultivating resilience, we can become stronger individuals capable of facing any situation with confidence and determination. Life is full of challenges and difficulties, but also opportunities and possibilities. By following the teachings of Stoics like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, we can learn to face our struggles with courage and wisdom, and turn adversity into opportunities for growth and development as human beings. The third quote is, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient, for he that is so wants nothing." This statement invites us to reflect on the true meaning of happiness and to appreciate what we already possess, instead of constantly seeking what we lack. In modern society, It is easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others and feeling that we always need more to be happy. However, Seneca teaches us that true satisfaction comes from accepting and valuing our current circumstances and finding joy in simplicity and gratitude. The Stoic Diogenes Laertius also shares an important perspective. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few needs. This quote supports the idea that true wealth and happiness are not found in the accumulation of material goods, but in learning to be happy with what we already have and in reducing our needs. To live better and harness our full potential as human beings, it is essential that we cultivate gratitude and learn to appreciate the simple things in life. By doing so, we free ourselves from the burden of expectations and the insatiable desire for more, allowing us to focus on our personal goals and spiritual and emotional growth. Ultimately, the teachings of Seneca and other Stoics remind us that true happiness and satisfaction lie in our ability to appreciate what we have and cultivate an attitude of gratitude and contentment. By adopting these principles and living in accordance with these quotes, we allow ourselves to flourish as individuals and reach our maximum potential in harmony with ourselves and the world around us. Another quote is, "The greatest obstacle to living is expectancy, which hangs upon tomorrow and loses today. The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately." This reflection urges us to live fully in the present and not to postpone our goals, dreams, and desires, as tomorrow is not guaranteed. Often we let our lives be consumed with worries about the future, which prevents us from enjoying and appreciating the present. Seneca reminds us that time is a precious and finite resource, and we must seize every moment to pursue our passions and grow as individuals. Another Stoic philosopher, Marcus Aurelius, shares a complementary perspective. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. This quote encourages us to focus on what is directly under our control and not be carried away by unnecessary concerns about what is to come. To live better and harness our full potential, it is crucial that we adopt a mindset of living in the present and seizing every opportunity that comes our way. By doing so, we allow ourselves to experience life in its entirety and draw closer to fulfilling our goals and aspirations. In summary, the teachings of Seneca and other Stoics remind us once again that time is our most valuable resource and that we must live each day with intention and purpose. By focusing on the present and ceasing to worry about the future, we can live a richer and more meaningful life, enabling us to reach our full potential as human beings. Through this mindful approach, we are able to fully embrace life, enjoy our experiences, and contribute to the well-being of ourselves and others. A quote related to love. Love in its essence is spiritual fire. This quote from Seneca reminds us that love can be a powerful force in our lives, but it can also be dangerous if we do not handle it with care and attention. It invites us to be aware of the emotions and actions that arise from love and to treat them with wisdom and moderation. Another Stoic quote that complements Seneca's teaching is from Epictetus. "Love is not a feeling, it is an action." This phrase reminds us that love is not just about feeling intense emotions, but also about taking concrete actions to care for and support those we love. By combining these teachings from Seneca and Epictetus, we can learn to cultivate healthy and meaningful relationships in our lives. We can learn to love with wisdom and moderation, and take concrete actions to demonstrate our love and support for those who matter most in our lives. In the end, love is a powerful force that can bring joy, satisfaction, and meaning to our lives. By learning to handle it with care and attention, we can find a fulfilling and satisfying life full of love and happiness. Through the teachings of Stoic philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, we can learn valuable lessons for living better and developing our human potential. These teachings remind us of the importance of living in the present, valuing what we have, and pursuing our goals and dreams regardless of our age or circumstances. Often we get carried away by the daily routine and forget our deepest aspirations and desires. However, we must remember that life is short and unpredictable, and every moment counts. We must be willing to learn and grow, appreciate the simple things in life, and pursue our passions with courage and determination. By living in accordance with these principles, we can reach our full potential as human beings and contribute to the well-being of ourselves and society as a whole. We can live a fulfilling and satisfying life, full of adventures, achievements, and exciting moments that remind us that every day is an opportunity to reach our dreams and goals. I hope you have enjoyed this video about Seneca's most important quotes. If so, I encourage you to subscribe, like, and activate notifications to stay up to date with my posts. I'll see you in the next video.